Welcome back to our Wealthy Mindset, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and business. It's your host, Cindy, your fractional CFO and financial bestie, and I want to share a story with you today, a real story. One I shared recently in a Wealth Advisors feature about the role financial professionals play in helping their clients build financial independence. Because I don't just talk about money, I help women transform their relationship with it from fear and frustration to clarity and confidence. And this story is about a client. I called her Monica because I don't share real client names or go into their personal details. She's a salon owner who is making great money, but still felt broke, like a lot of business owners do. So let me introduce you to Monica and her story. She owns a successful salon and was bringing in about $500,000 a year. By all appearances, she was killing it. But behind the scenes, she was struggling. She felt like she had nothing to show for the revenue that she was making. She was dipping into her line of credit and just to survive during slow periods. Payroll stressed her out every 2 weeks, and when I asked her where her money was going, she didn't even know. She told me, Cindy, I feel like the business is running me. I'm just trying to keep up. I feel like I'm working all hours of the day. I really just want more time freedom. Unfortunately, this isn't uncommon. So many women I work with make such great money. Everything on the outside looks amazing, but on the back end of it, behind the scenes, they're struggling. They're exhausted, underpaid, and still living in financial chaos. Now, the first thing I did with Monica was a full financial audit. I looked at everything, her sales, her costs, her pricing, spending, saving patterns, and right away I spotted the biggest issue. Her cost of sales, meaning payments to her stylists and contractors, was over 65% of her revenue. Now, imagine making $100 and $65 you're paying to someone else to provide that service. You're left with $35. And that $35, once you pay the rest of your overhead expenses, you're left with nothing. That means the majority of her money was leaving her business before she had the chance to pay herself, save her taxes, or invest in growth of the business. Now, she was undercharging, plain and simple. Her pricing structure didn't reflect her actual expenses. No wonder she was stressed. No wonder she had nothing left over after she paid her stylist. The numbers just didn't add up. So we got to work. We adjusted her pricing to reflect the real cost of her services. We created a budget that separated fixed and variable expenses. We built a savings system, included a tax account, and a slow season fund. And most importantly, we tracked her numbers monthly to actually see what was going on. Now, this just wasn't about making more money. It was about helping her feel in control over all aspects of the business financially. Because when you actually know what's coming in and going out, you're planning ahead for the next 3 to 6 months. You make better decisions and you feel like you're in control. You're not in a reactive mode, stressing out, panicking, overpaying your bills. You start leading, and over the next 6 months, the results spoke for themselves. So Monica went from relying on credit to having over $20,000 in savings. She started paying herself consistently every single month. She no longer panicked about payroll or dreading looking at her bank accounts. She finally felt like she was running her business instead of it running her. Now, when she told me, Cindy, I finally feel better about my finances. I feel better. I feel like the weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I cried because that's what this work is really about. It's not just about profit margins and spreadsheets. It's about giving women their power back by just simplifying things for them. It's about making money feel safe. It's about building systems that support your life, not trap you in a cycle of survival. So if you're listening to this and thinking, that's me, I'm making money, I don't feel free, I'm barely paying myself, I'm struggling, let this be your sign that you need help. You don't need to do it all on your own. You don't need to hit 7 figures to hire a CFO. You just need to be willing to say, I'm ready for support. And that's the work I do inside CFO on Call, my one-on-one fractional CFO service, where we take the guesswork out of your finances, build a strategy and plan that works for you, where you finally feel in control of your business finances. If you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start building a business that pays you, protects you, and actually makes you feel good, send me a DM on Instagram at It's Cindy Kumar so I could support you and help you on your business finance journey. Because the money is already there. You just need someone to support you and build you a system that helps you keep it and build more wealth from it. So thanks for tuning into Her Wealthy Mindset. If Monica's story resonated with you, share this episode with a friend who also needs to hear it. You're not alone. You're just one strategy away from financial freedom. And I'll see you in the next episode.